Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It is September 17th, 2020. Hopefully you're doing good. It is Thursday night here, and it was only until the last second that I realized what I actually should do for tonight's stream. And I think what my MO might actually be now, in terms of a streaming format, will actually be simply... Obviously, I did a stream on Wednesday doing Among Us because I barely get to actually play with a lot of the other mods or John, and that was, oh god, I felt like I was playing that game on hardcore nightmare mode. That was insane. That was a hoot, to say the least. But I think tonight we're actually going to be playing a little bit an old retro game that is apparently worth a lot of money. I haven't actually still checked because it's buried in storage. The actual box and instruction booklet is still buried in storage, but I have the actual cartridge with me, and we're going to be playing a little bit of Pocky and Rocky with Becky for the Game Boy Advance. An extremely valuable game for some insane reason. I actually don't know why, but it has a lot of value. Actually owning the game itself. But now that I finally was able to actually get my game bits to actually crack open my Game Boy Advance cartridges and some of my Super Nintendo cartridges, I was able to do some very necessary cleaning using some good old-fashioned 99, what was it, like 91% rubbing alcohol, or I think it's like isopropyl alcohol is what it's called now. Obviously, the higher percentage, the better. Don't buy that colored stuff. If you actually want to clean your games and treat them right, never buy the colored stuff and buy the purest alcohol level you could buy. And don't actually use drinking alcohol. That would ruin it. Don't ruin your cartridges, people. We want to preserve our medium here, because let's be honest, companies aren't going to do a good job at it. But for tonight, want to be able to, and you know what, let's actually jump over to chat. Oh, I gotta switch up my hotkeys here. And I completely forgot I turned that off. Can I turn that back on? Yes, I can. And what the heck happened here? Oh, wait, I know what happened here. Hang on a second. Hey, how's it going, cool guy? How you doing tonight, man? Completely forgot I actually had the, I should really make that its own source. And I think I have an idea of what I actually want to do. God, I really wish I had a Stream Deck XL now. I really wish I had a Stream Deck XL, because what I would actually do, I love the Logitech G Hub, but I really wish I could just get, I try and be consistent, Board. I try and be consistent. Yeah, no, sometimes I'll just completely stop. I mean, 8 o'clock is what I usually strive for. It's kind of what I've been striving for since... God, I believe I started streaming back in 2015, maybe 2014, so I've been going for 5-6 years. And that's kind of been my MO. It's like, alright, you know what, 8 p.m. I know it's a terrible time for the people on the East Coast, because it's like 11 o'clock over there. But, honestly, no matter how hard you might try and accommodate a certain viewership based on region, there's only so much you can actually do. And there comes a point where you have to realize, like, are you doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it to actually try and actually become famous, basically? Or, try and build up notoriety? And obviously, if you're trying to become, big on streaming, there's honestly really two groups. There's, like, your pure nighttime dusk, you're doing like super late hours, or you're doing like morning, or you're able to do people like Super Agent Jacob, who can just get away with just like streaming every single day. Yes, and I still need to sit down and just make like alert after alert after alert, and just start ripping content and just start making funny alerts left, right, and center. Yeah, but never worry. Like I said, I try my best. Like, if there's anything I learned from moderating for a lot of Discords, is one of the big... It's not really... Like, it's something understandable. Obviously, the bigger you get, means you're going to be busier in terms of whether you're a content creator. And never mind the fact, like, you're still trying to actually, build relationships. God help you if you actually have a wife or kids. Something that's, I think, if anything, a lot of streamers are going to be struggling with is learning how to balance that type of lifestyle. Is actually being able to actually connect with your community. And there's like, I think if anything, I'm kind of more along the lines of like Cthulhu the Third, where I just want to be able to, if I have a Discord, I'm actually going to try and participate in it. And I'm part of a lot of Discord servers, and I do my best in terms of both, like, if I'm a moderator, I do my best to be a positive role model. I try to actually set the standards. It's like, hey, I'm going to socialize this way. And hopefully people will actually, because I know there's a lot of people who are extremely socially awkward, and in reality, all they really need is just someone to kind of see where the line is. Because I know there's some people who will just, and I know, okay, Leon, I'll stop beating around the bush here. Chugga Conroy, perfect example of a person who I could easily see just having an extreme lack of social skills that I think, if anything, would be you could easily quickly get into a very awkward conversation with the man. And obviously he's improved, because obviously the older you get, you kind of pick up on things, but still, like, either a lack of knowledge or a lack of wisdom, and just being able to make a career as a YouTuber when you're that young versus actually having to have a job where you actually need to constantly socialize with people or do something like retail, it really does change a person. Especially, like, I'm much older than Chugga Conroy, obviously. I am a person who's in the, what do you call it? Service economy. Now we're in, like, an innovation economy now. But yeah, your social skills are really, really important. And I think, if anything, you just do your best to actually try and be that better role model to show people, like, hey, this is acceptable. There's a time and a place to be talking about things like, here's a Discord server. It's about games, or it's about the streamer. Yeah, talk about the streamer, talk about yourselves. Why would you be talking about politics? This guy doesn't talk about politics. There's a time and a place for everything. And I think, if anything, for a lot of people, you just kind of end up going off into crazy tangents like this. But for tonight, I realized when I was looking at my backloggery, and it's true, I never actually beat Pocky and Rocky with Becky for the Game Boy Advance. I remember buying it. I believe I actually bought this, from, there used to be a game store. There was actually a couple of game stores in the town next to mine that I used to drive down, and, like, this was, like, one of those places where it's kind of like, internet cafes, but instead of being obviously about connecting to the internet, it was about playing video games there. And I never actually rented their services to play games there, obviously, but it was still a really good place to actually buy used games from. And thankfully, like, we still actually, like, there is still an actual good retro game store near me. And I hope to God they actually found a very nice niche. They actually ended up, because they're in a mall. God help them, but I hope they still stay in business as long as possible. But, yeah, that mall crashed and burned faster than you can say anything else. So I would be surprised that I'm probably certain that their rent is extremely cheap, but they bought so much space that they were able to build their own arcade and then rent out the space, for, like, birthday parties and such. And I think that's actually the reason why they're staying afloat, basically, is they have a bunch of retro stuff and kind of built it kind of like a little video game theme park for kids, because apparently it's actually really popular and it actually makes sense for a business. It is really cool. Like, even the freaking entrance to the place is actually a warp pipe. Like, I love to actually go and take a closer look at it, but they keep going like, nah, man, you gotta rent the space. And this was before the coronavirus, so yeah, it was really cool that they actually have that. But, for me, I go there, it's like I just bought used games, but that's not the used game store I bought Pocky and Rocky from. I think I bought it from another place right by a movie theater in the town over. My area has a lot of... It's weird about the town next over. It's like they keep building malls. I think we have that town has maybe like 5 or 6 malls, and 5 of them have failed. And now they're on number 6. And all they keep doing is just build it further up the hill. Like, all right, here's some unpaved land. Let's build a new mall over it. Why? Invest in the goddamn malls you have. But obviously, it's realtors trying to actually get profit from people who are trying to start a business and everything. But that's the cycle. That's unfortunately the cycle of living out in my area. Everyone just wants to own the land. But why don't we actually get into it? Why don't we actually get into some Pocky and Rocky with Becky here? Because I never actually beat this game, so expect some crashing and burning first. And apparently I really have never beaten this game because everything apparently starts with Alt. So this is like let's consider this an untouched copy of the game. I don't know if I don't even know if this game actually will save your scores. This was a game, actually, we're actually getting a Pocky and Rocky re-release, the original Pocky and Rocky re-release on the Nintendo Switch sometime soon. So, if anything, actually, for now, I'm gonna actually turn off the timer, because we're not gonna worry about the timer, because it's gonna take us a while to actually get through this. This game actually is pretty short. It only has 7 stages, and it's a basic, kind of like, top-down perspective shoot-'em-up game, where you have to collect power-ups, find the key, and then get to the end of the boss. Like I said, this is a Game Boy Advance game. This is extremely short. It's actually a lot easier than Pocky and Rocky with Becky. But for now, why don't I actually give this a shot? Let's see. So Pocky's specialty is exploding. Becky's specialty is multi-directional. And Rocky's specialty is enemy seeking. From what I understand, I haven't had much time to actually play or watch Smite show Speedbump, because this is this month's game, is to try and get the fastest time in Pocky and Rocky and Becky. And people have already beaten the record there, actually. It used to be like, there only was one, like a couple of speedruns. Like one was at 16 minutes, one was at 13 minutes. There's a person in Speedbump who has already taken the record down to 10. 10 minutes. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. So, the whole point of Smite's show Speedbump, he runs it after Arcade Pit, which happens on Sunday. So pretty much 5 p.m. Pacific is Arcade Pit, and then 6 p.m. to whenever is Speedbump. And honestly, it's a nice, cool show, because they basically look for games that don't have a lot of speedruns. And they actually say, hey, let's actually try and beat the world record. So they have people who actually, compete to actually generate interest. And I'm actually surprised, because shoot-'em-up games are notorious for having a lot of speedruns. So I'm actually surprised that this game, especially since you can emulate it, doesn't actually have it. It's usually games that can get easy access to and are free if it's a Steam game. They don't really do Steam games, honestly. I don't see, from what I understand, it's basically a lot of retro games. So you're still looking at games like, your Streets of Rage, your Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advanced. I haven't seen an actual, a pure PC game. It might have been a PC game. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, but it was probably, a very retro aesthetic. But yeah, it's basically games that they usually are picking games either that have no speedrun records or are extremely simple to get into or beat and such. So it's not like you're not going to feel like you're wasting your time. I honestly don't feel I'm actually glad I'm being able to play this game, because I actually like Pocky and Rocky. I have yet to beat a single Pocky and Rocky game. They normally do the original since that has the most glitches and bugs. See, I'm one of those players, unfortunately, who can never understand like how to read frames or do any sort of glitches and bugs. And I'm honestly kind of envious of some of those people who can actually do that stuff. I really am. It's honestly impressive what they can actually pull off. So I just kind of want to have fun here. I always pick my boy Rocky. I think if anything, people are saying Becky's the best because of the multi-directional shot, which kind of makes sense, but I want to have fun with Rocky first. Let's actually jump into this game here. Oh, we got something. I took away the dramatic voice. Once upon a time, there was an evil ghost. He did many nasty things. So a goddess had to keep him prisoner. However, 100 years later, the evil ghost escaped. Hey, how's it going, Newton? Oh no, what's that? It must be the big ghost. Pocky and her friends are in danger. I have to recapture him. Let's see here. I have yet to play this, so spam A. So B is the tail. So A is your shot, B is your tail. I think actually, I need to get power-ups. Doing good? Good to hear, man. You've actually been... No. Don't know how that actually worked, but okay. Do I get power-ups from this? Can I hold? I can't even hold down the attack button. Okay. When I've seen this is a very quick game to get through. There's your homing shot. So there are different talismans that you can actually get that will change what your attacks are. So this is actually Rocky's specialty, which is a special shot. And we're already at the boss. I feel like Crow Tengu is always a common thing. What are you doing here? You think I'll let you pass? Oh! My god, you can actually take multiple hits. Stream game called Ophidia. Interesting. Charge. I can't hit him. Listen to Jonathan Young's music on YouTube. Never heard of him. Then again, I really don't listen to a lot of music. I'm terrible with that. You're not bad. Alright, I'll let you through. There you go. Now, we've already beaten a stage. There was a stream in January called Ophidia. Huh. It was just a speedrun the demo. That's weird. That was a very weird choice. You actually listen to his blade-based burst rise open music? Weird. Yeah, but this is just a pure timed run here. I keep my... What's he doing? Oh, cool. Even doing my tail, actually. Can I... Oh, right. A and B does your screen clear. I forgot about that. Oh, there goes my special. Before the direct this morning? Dude, the direct this morning was interesting. It's actually weird to hear that there's actually another, a Monster Hunter game that's, coming out. God, this is actually a super simple game, actually. Like, I could just tail swipe all the way through this. Oh my god, that was it? Okay. The new! Hey you, it's not my fault. It was the ghost that freed me. And so you're going to do his bidding. Oh my god. Not good at shoot 'em ups. I will admit that. Really not good at shoot 'em ups. No wonder why I think the multi-directional might actually be the best. Damn it! No more hype for Rune Factory 5. Yeah, that actually also looked interesting. I'm gonna die here horribly. Yeah, that was a lot actually announced in the partnership. I know a lot of people really like. I think that because of the whole, they've been doing nothing but mini directs. I feel like a lot of people are just kind of missed the whole point. Oh, okay, all right, that's the thing. I think a lot of people actually like are really dismissing a lot of things in Nintendo or games that are coming out on Nintendo, which honestly kind of sucks. It really does suck. I am so bad at shooting. I am so bad at retro games now. I don't know. I'm not. Wow, that hitbox is specific. Oh, he really actually has no health at all. Oh my god, I think his Rocky's attack is terrible. Beyond this point, many ghosts will obstruct you. Oh, I hope this continues in this game. Yeah, Monster Hunter Story 2, that's actually kind of a surprise, but then again, from what I understand, it did really well because it was basically a Pokemon game. It was basically a Pokemon-style game. So I'm actually surprised, like, it's being released here in the West, because I believe it was a 3DS game originally, but now that Nintendo only has the Switch as their console, which honestly kind of makes me worried. I know that sounds stupid, but in terms of business, you kind of would want multiple devices, but I think we're getting to a point in the world where people only want one device or can't afford one device, be it their cell phone or game console. And I feel like even game consoles themselves are starting to like lose value. Mine. Get it all clear. Need to find. Oh, cool. That actually does block shots. Drop a power-up or something, like Radius. I'm really hoping that's the deal. So you can't kill the zombies. You drop power... This is... Okay, he's a charging Chuck. That game over? What are my lives? Do I have like infinite lives or something? I'm actually confused. Okay, not slap those guys. Over here. This boss. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, Disgaea 6 was also a weird thing. I guess we're going to continue. That was actually another surprise. Honestly, like I said, this Nintendo Direct was actually good. Honestly, like, you'd have to be extremely picky of a person to say, like, yeah, this was a terrible Direct. Like, or I guess if anything, you have to be so egocentric, you can't actually appreciate what other people will actually get. Oh, I guess those are fireballs, okay. That's enough for that. is that Tanuki tail? What is over here? Absolutely nothing, because I'm dead. All clear, so completely ignore that. What? Oh, I got wrapped by a snake. Oh, the all clears are lives? That's weird. Oh, this boss I saw was a pain in the butt to fight. Welcome. This place will be your grave. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I might want the long range. Wow, you can just do a lot of damage. If I could actually find the hitbox. Honestly, I kind of wish they had some rapid fire or something. Actually, that wasn't so bad. The level gap for other Disgaea games. So they increased it by, what, 100-fold? Unbelievable, you're so strong! I bet you say that to all the Tanukis. I'm trying to think what else actually is from the Nintendo Direct, because I only kind of watched it when I was half awake. Let's see, we have Disgaea 6. That's actually going to be a weird direction, because, like, it's telling you from the story of a zombie? So that's going to be interesting. Monster Hunter, that actually is really cool. Monster Hunter Story 2 is also cool. Yeah, I don't understand that. The whole gets stronger every time it was defeated. That's a... I feel like that's a misunderstanding of marketing or something, because that's not usually how a lot of Disgaea games go. Do you... Come on. I need to find out how to get power-ups. Okay, maybe it might be the tadpoles. It might be the tadpoles that give the power-ups. Smack that tail, baby. God, you can actually go through all this entire game just smacking your tail around. Okay. Yes, we ignore the tornadoes. Wow, you can tail slap your way through this game. This is so much easier than Pocky and Rocky. Get my timings right. Oh my god. At least got a 1-up. Wow. Hey, Snow Woman. Welcome. I'm a very cold person. Well, I've got fireballs for you. Wonderful, wonderful fireballs. And you've got a lot of ice. And I have no idea where your hitbox is, so that is quick. Oh no, I'm melting. I think I've committed anime crimes. I've killed a waifu. I've killed someone's waifu. The zombie's not an overlord this time. True. That is actually an interesting thing. I am still sad. I really, there's so many games I want to buy and actually want to stream and play, like the Prinny. I want to actually get the Prinny collection, but I'm not going to be able to pre-order that thing. I think they're actually out of copies now, and I've known about that thing for months. Chapter 5. To save a mother from any alien I can't believe I was never able to... You know, actually, I can't believe that I was never able to beat this game as a kid. So, question... This is a maze. 3D printing models. Okay, that's a cool emote. Whose emote is that? Oh. Okay, they fire thingies that you can't actually... Wait. Okay, those things drop talismans. Gotcha. Interesting. Anytime I see tadpoles. Tadpoles are the key. Okay, I guess this is not going to go. Damn it. HJ Tenchi. Oh. Is he still a... You got the forbidden emote combination? I'm surprised he's still around, honestly, given the recent... I don't even know if I should call them allegations anymore, or I should just say confirmed, because I'll be honest, like, considering it was more of a social thing... yeah, talking about him is actually going to be very difficult. It's honestly very difficult to actually talk about him. Oh, there's the key. Sweet. Just go all the way down, and then you go all the way up. Well, what's over here in the center, then? Oh, just a dead end. Okay. Well, I need to find some tadpoles. Yes, I can. I can't just knock them. Would you please? Ah, this is actually difficult. I'm not surprised the ghosts don't give anything. Any of this stuff does anything? It's not. Oh, that forbidden. Yeah, that'd be pretty forbidden. Nope. Okay, thank goodness I can actually get that. I don't know what this did, but okay. And you can apparently walk off the edge and... Really? Really? You could walk off the edge and just into the water? I apparently needed a drink. Okay, I would like a new power-up, please. Guess I'm not gonna get a new power-up, okay. Alright. Fine, I don't need a power-up. Giant spiders. Wow, you look delicious. Oh. Oh, was that not? Okay. I didn't say this was gonna be too easy. Pocky and Rocky games are difficult. I don't know why, like... You know, let's speaking going back to Chugga Conroy just for a second. I kind of feel like, and this is just me because I'm just the average guy. I don't think a lot of YouTubers or people like I feel like there's a major disconnect now between YouTubers and the average person. Because I remember him like getting a little bit higher. He was like, he wanted people to guess what his next LP was. Red Fireball. And he kind of shot himself in the foot because the average person thing is like, oh, what's the next Let's Play? A lot of people aren't really gonna think, you know, a long game for them is 30 hours. You know, someone like Chugga Conroy, 30 hours is nothing? To a guy like him, because he has all the time in the world, because his actual job is literally playing games and basically making documentaries. I should not have done that. I don't know why I did. Oh, hello. I'll take the fireball. I wonder if fireball does more damage. Yes, it does. fireball actually does more damage. That actually might be the new key. He said it got 2 stories, aka this sequel. Yeah, that's another thing. I really wish I could actually sit down and go through all of those games.
Threats. The Navy launches ships, the Air Force sends their jets, and nothing can withstand our fixed bayonets. The EDF deploys.
Like, I have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I need to buy my Kingdom for a stable job. My Kingdom for a stable job I could actually enjoy. This was it. There's like this Torna story. Okay, so that actually will... Wait, the other one. I'll keep the fireball, because that actually does more damage. Oh, yeah, that does a lot more damage. Oh, damn it, really? Oh. Oh, God. You know, for being a 4-directional shooter... And you cannot tail whip them. Okay. I am learning. And do the tail whips. So that's a nice little animation there for the bridge there. Only 2 shots. Where the heck's the key? Why do I even bother with the ghosts? The ghosts are completely worthless to actually kill. Extra life. Did I? How the hell did I miss the boss? Or how is the key? The heck's the key? I didn't see it. I wonder what his first rare blade will be. I'm sure he has everything planned out. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, him making an announcement basically means he's already done, like, maybe the first 10 or 20 episodes. I wouldn't be surprised if that's his actual MO. Because, I mean, he basically has a small business running it. An extremely small business, an extremely lean business. I don't know what blue does, actually, for this game. Maybe it's rapid fire. Smart boy! How about a drink? I don't think they were allowed to actually talk about it. Nope! He has the triple shot. Oh, it's a long shot. Okay, alright. And he also has lasers. Honestly, I know if he's gonna have to address the elephant in the room with the rabbit girl. I think that was like the most famous of the blades. Oh yeah, you're right, they were RNG, weren't they? Which is, actually, that makes it weirder now that I think about it, just simply because... Weren't there storylines attached to each of the blades? There were storylines attached to each of the blades. Why? That was my fault. I'm not paying full attention to the game. Trying to have a chill time. So this area I have to fire. Firebolt. Easily like the most chill version of the Pocky and Rocky game. Literally, it's only... Oh, wait, no. Oh, cool, fire, sweet. I'm not having... This is gonna be... This game is easy, but at the same time, it's more of like, I just keep screwing up. Oh yeah, no, here's the thing. I view what Chuggerchron does, and it wouldn't be possible by just doing it by himself, because he doesn't do it by himself. He literally does it as a... Really? Okay, give me yellow. At least I get to see what yellow does. Does this do auto fire? hope it does. Oh, it does not do auto fire. I am surprised that didn't. I'm surprised that didn't. Oh, he actually regenerates his health. God damn it. Get away from me. Man, getting a quick kill on him is actually going to be the difficult part for me. I can't drink anymore. At least he stays hydrated. Man, doing a one credit clear of this actually is going to be difficult. Never mind actually getting a high score. But yeah, I could easily see Conroy just doing every single blade, every single run. Like I said, he's probably, if anything, actually, he's probably win through the game. Really? Can I just take? Okay, I can't take with these guys. Just gotta watch out for fireballs. Not fall off the edge. I just realized I can also just tail whip the tadpoles too. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually a problem. I wanted a different power up. I want a different power up. And those tadpoles are clearly the ones that give it to me. Alright, just a straight shot to the final boss. Interesting. The giant snake. Hey, who are you? Don't disturb me. Ah! Oh, yellow's long range. Okay. I can dig it. You've gotta be kidding me. Alright, at least get some credit at angles. I gotta actually take a look at this guide real quick. Yeah. A lot of snakes. Too many snakes. I don't like snakes. This is not... There's too many snakes. Who was that ninja from freaking Naruto that had like all the snakes? It was like... It wasn't just Shomer, that's Inuyasha. It's been a very long time. Big giant snake. Also, I notice his health is not decreasing at all. You know, honestly, I wish there was a button I could actually, like, lock on. I'm not seriously actually about to go through the cycles. Okay. It's not over yet. Orochimaru, that's his name. It's been a very long time since I actually sat down and watched Naruto. It's been a very long time. And now he's vulnerable, and he does fire breath. Okay. There's gotta be an easier way to actually do this. Actually, might be. Why wasn't he taking damage from that? Can I walk behind him? I can walk behind him. That's actually surprising. Oh, yep, that can be a very quick kill. Or I could just die at the end. Okay. That was close. Sword? What? What the heck does the sword do? I don't think... I probably lost... I lost the sword, okay. Whatever sword does, I don't have it. Gotcha. Good. Perfect. Oh my god, the range... See why people like the multi-shot? Can I? Ah, damn it. I took a risk. I thought I could actually kill it before he killed me. At least it's clearly infinite continues. I don't know why I was never able to beat this game. What? Get back here. Rip Tanuki. Well, let's get the homing shot. I know, the little outfit. The little spirit outfit does just seals the deal for me. That was great. This actually is not this is not a difficult game. I mean, it is difficult. It's not difficult to beat because the infinite continues, so it's more of attrition. I'm wondering now, though, if the homing shot will actually... Well, the homing shot obviously would be helpful. Dodge the fireballs, and it looks like there's a limited range. Oh, come on! It's more of a question if you can actually get your range to actually hit with your normal shots. Because the thing that makes this actually difficult is that aside from not being able to see what the heck you're shooting at. Yep. Ooh, almost walked in the fireball. More. Damn it. Thought I had it. No, at least fireball. That'll actually make things a lot easier. Okay, giant snake. Kind of difficult. And homing shot. Actually not as great as I thought it would be. Yeah, that fireball there can definitely do some damage. Assuming you can actually hit it. Oh, don't tell me I missed at the end. No, I got it. Oh, stupid snake. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while. I don't know if I actually can get even 10 minutes of a clear time for this. I'm gonna try and do. Oh, that was so close. There we go. Wow, okay, Fireball with Rocky is actually really good. I'll never forget this. And you've been rebanished. Here's a new boulder for you. And there we go. That is Pocky and Rocky with Becky. Pocky has successfully captured the ghosts. We are safe now. Let's go home. And now it's time to walk away. That's very fitting, Newton. That's very fitting. Yeah, I don't know why I was never able to beat this game. I don't know why. So clearly, like, the way I'm looking at this game right now is, in terms of speed running, and I haven't watched anything, I haven't done any research yet on it, so I'm literally kind of playing this game for fun.
We better beat these bugs before we're all turned to soup. The EDF deploys.
Just gonna let you enjoy those EDF choruses, man. I could see why Becky might be the best, because if you can't quickly burn him down, you want to be able to just do some damage. But the fireball clearly does more damage. Up, down, right, left, down, up, select. That is for the hard mode. We actually aren't going to be playing this on hard. At least not tonight. You know, maybe that's actually the reason I didn't even make it into the top 5. Because I can't beat this game without surviving. Now that we know what this can do here, let's actually turn on the timer. And let's actually see what we can actually do. I'm gonna keep it basic. I'm not gonna do like splits or anything like that, because it's more of overall time than anything else. And like I said, I'm kind of doing this casually, so just make sure this works. Pause, they stop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, like I said, like, Pocky and Rocky for the Super Nintendo and Pocky and Rocky 2 for the Super Nintendo, those are much more difficult than this. By, like, a long shot. Specialties exploding, yeah, because multi-directional would make it easier for you to actually hit things. But I'm wondering, actually, since everyone gets fire, now that I think about it, I wonder what exploding does. You know, I want to see what their specialties are. Let's actually go through the game with Pocky here. I'm assuming time start is right here. Assuming time starts here. Well, I just gotta look for tadpoles. As long as I look for tadpoles, I'm in the clear. I gotta just memorize where all of the keys are. Okay, I also gotta look up what those blue shots, blue talisman does. This purple's the specialty. There? Okay, we already had the key. Exploding sounds powerful at the cost of range? Doubtful. I actually don't know. Tengu. Nice. Okay, I can't skip this. Ooh. Ah, come on. Oh, I actually got a good angle. Oh, come on. Stay still. Such a bad shot. This is... Now I see why you want multi-directional. Please, die. Thank you. I can't believe the run's already down to 10 minutes. This is like... I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this. Like Rocky and that the fireball, if everyone can get fireball, then clearly there's no real point of playing Rocky. Unless that's just Rocky specific, but I doubt it. Because everyone has just one specialty. Ah, damn it. As I can keep. So this is the section where I need to fire. Really? Alright. This wasn't gonna be easy. Wasn't going to be easy. But correctly. E. It's kind of weird how some enemies actually you can brush away, but others you can't. It's a little weird. Really, another blue? Oh, that's long range. Oh wait, what's this? Yeah, so there's no point in playing Rocky. Unless you really want that homing shot, but I don't think the homing shot will be of any use. Ah, come on. Wow, he is really moving. Oh, it's his tail I have to... God damn it. His tail I have to shoot. Oh, come on. There's always some... There they are. Alright, I'll take the long range. Yeah, so there's no reason to really play Rocky. There's no reason to play Rocky at all. Why do I... For that. I'm not paying attention to this game. It is clear as day I'm not paying attention to this game. I need to focus. Oh, right, I have to actually shoot first. I'm surprised I got away with that. Ah, damn. He's over here. The other downside, it seems like you getting power-ups in this game is actually kind of rare. Seeing any opportunity of getting power-ups. At least your melee attack clearly will get you more range. I'm gonna lose it on like the first shot, aren't I? First flame's gonna kill me. Not a fan of this. Come on, hold still. Okay. Damn it! Ah, this is... Can't believe I'm still on stage 2. Can I... Actually, I wonder... Yes, that actually does work. Yellow... Come on. Alright, fine, they're gonna do this to me. Because nobody has really written a guide on this game either. There is one on GameFAQs, but it's very bare bones. What's one shot do? One shot does half a candle. No, actually one shot doesn't do half a candle. It takes 3 shots per candle. Interesting. Okay, so it takes 3 shots for a candle. With the yellow, at least. It's not technically the stage once it reaches hard mode, stage 5. Yeah, like, that's the other unfortunate thing. It's like... I think I still prefer guides over wikis, because the downside about a lot of wikis is that people aren't really writing guides, they're just writing informational stubs, which are usually like... And people will just like usually project their own thought. How did that not hit? How did that not hit? Please don't hit me. Right, the worms can't be brushed away. I always forget that. There's no point in going that direction, so literally this stage is literally a straight shot. The hitbox is actually so hard to hit. that was so close. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I know that was only chapter 3, unfortunately, so we've got a lot of work to do. It's weird, when you actually try and speedrun, it really does bring questions of like, what am I actually good at in terms of games? Because RPGs are usually on the low end of difficulty, which is not one reason... Well, actually no, there are some RPGs that are just outright difficult. Okay, we actually got exploding. Does that actually do more damage? That is the question that I am curious about. My other question is where? So it should be here. There's that. That should open the path. All the Kitsune masks. Ah, damn it. I get hit by that stray bullet. Right. Let's see what exploding does. Okay, so let's see. Very cold person. Okay, that does 1. Ugh. 1, 2. And I lost it. It's hard to study while you're doing this. Can't give me purple? Why do you always give me blue? Come on, tadpoles. You owe me better than this. Don't do me wrong like this. You owe me more. You owe me more. Where are you, tadpoles? Come on. Not want to give me anything else. Wait, was it? Those are tadpoles. No! The the tadpoles. I swear, the tadpoles just appear randomly. So blue increases range? Okay. I remember looking at it when Smite actually originally covered this. I'm like, oh, okay. Also, I just realized you can basically just farm for points. You can farm to the high score, and then game over. Really? Button mash for everything here, then, apparently. Oh, so the tornadoes leave after a bit. Okay. Yeah, no, they're not gonna appear. Okay, well, that sucks. Honestly, blue increasing range, that's not bad. Like, this is a speed run, so damage is going to be king. Or button mashing, or being able to get into a good position to attack. Wow, it's actually pretty quick to kill her. Actually, it's pretty quick to kill any of these bosses. At least you can take 2 hits. That's one real nice thing. Okay, chapter 5's pretty quick and easy one. Go down and around. It's weird there's one enemy in this game that's like immune to your tail or your fan. Actually, what they call it? They call it a fan. I actually don't know what they call this. Don't you dare! I need the health. as a way to actually... I thought it was a duster. A lot of people would easily think that. Just remember, she's a priest. Oh! Well, now I know what the spiderweb does. Now I know what the spiderweb does. You will literally be cocooned. And then you will die. That is horrible. Because then you can't fire your shots anymore. That was a wrap. That was the end of the run there. Goodbye, rip run. Oh, so you... Okay, so you can dust... well, oh my god. Damn it! Damn it, Newton! Damn it, Newton, now you gotta be calling it a duster. You have to be calling it a duster now. I'm disgracing someone's religion. I am going to actually look that up. We're going to be learning. Not because of any cultural awareness thing, we're actually going to make ourselves more intelligent. Alright, let's see if this actually does more. It kind of actually depends, like, if... Oh my god, I actually forgot. Yeah, fire can do a lot of damage. It's just more of a question if you can actually get the hits. And also button mashing. Like, you've got to be a pro button masher. Like, I'm not trying too hard in terms of button mashing. Although, thankfully, you know, one of the actual devices I actually am glad I have over all these years is actually one of the rare Hori GameCube controllers. It's probably actually one of the few things I've ever bought online. It's obviously a fishing wash because they're Japanese. And all Japanese people are fishermen. That would be the weirdest stereotype I've ever heard, Scott. That would be the weirdest stereotype I've actually ever heard. Oh, then again, they do consume so much more fish than most other Americans. Or most United States citizens and such. Actually, that is faster. Okay. I just gotta find that, like, point where I have just quickly swapped over to shooting. Because you get so much protection from brushing. Why am I actually bothering? Oh, you can really button mash. Oh, right, I gotta go down first. I could definitely see why multi-directional would actually be really good to get you through this, because of the whole running. You know, I'll be honest, out of all things of Japanese culture, I hate sushi. I really hate sushi. I get myself killed. Damn it. I should have gone up. I should have gone up. Really? I am so bad at aiming these guys at these guys' hit spots. Or hit. So bad at hitting these guys. Yeah, it's a shame, honestly. I actually would say I might be able to button mash faster with the L and R buttons, but I can't remap controls. To make the well pure or remove whatever they consider bad, I guess. Well, it depends on what religion we're talking about here, I'm assuming. because there's so many denominations of the in Japanese religions. I mean, surprisingly enough, I mean, obviously this is completely disconnected to the actual Japanese culture itself, but Catholicism is actually a pretty big religion in Japan. I remember actually my roommate back in college. He was actually no. Ah, damn it. What the heck is that? What, it's like invulnerability. It is invulnerability. Cool, it's a shield. I wonder if I keep it. Nope, it's a time thing. Damn it. It's actually hopeful. You have an Oni samurai tattoo? Wow. That's actually impressive. So what brings you here, actually, if I may ask, Scott? I mean, it's rare to actually find anyone who comes across this stream. Oh, it's smoking actually does a lot of damage, actually. That was my own fault. One good shot. I ran into their shots. Come on, first. Alright, what power give me? Why does it always give me blue? Stop giving me the blues. Take red. And also apparently get it. Damn it. No idea, I just know they have shrines. I used to be a huge thing into Japanese religion, but the downside is if you just don't get to use it. Like, it really just comes down to something that simple. Okay, so that actually does give you enough range. Zero those two immediately. Wow, that's yeah, Fireball is clearly the power-up I want. Fireball is definitely the power I want. There's Shintoism, Zen Buddhism, there's so many different types of Buddhism. Why are you moving up? No! I get for trying to be clever. Probably not gonna get that. Yeah, Shintoism, Zen Buddhism, there's so many different varieties. But why didn't I get a power up from that? Got robbed. Robbed, I say. There we go. Exploding worked. Obviously, the actual run, I can't die at all. Which kind of sucks, because people are already doing one credit clears in this game. What? Why aren't you exploding? Oh, so that's what exploding does. As an AoE, it literally does have an AoE effect. I'll be honest, I actually wish the buttons or controls of this game actually had like a lock-on, so you can just lock onto a direction. Oh yeah, there's a lot of different denominations within Japanese religions, just simply because of either cultural imperialism, philosophy, crossing borders from China to Japan. Lots of little reasons. Not gonna be able to dodge that. Oh, come on, still sit on me, giant snake. And random fire kills me. God, it has been decades since I've actually remembered or got to study the actual Japanese, like Japanese folklore and stuff. I actually took a class in college about it. It was really interesting, honestly. It really was. I don't think exploding does any more damage. I think fire is your highest damage dealer in the game here. But the hardest part, though, of this is can you actually hit the boss? That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, lot of, honestly, like, Japanese religion is really, really interesting, honestly, because it's just... It involves a lot more nature. Alright, just you. You. Those two. Oh. What? Oh, I thought I already took care of you. Why are you? You're... Ah. Go away. I always find it interesting from a... how to put it? It's actually a historical, might actually... You know, historical would fit. I think it's interesting in that respect. I have got a lot of time to actually improve here. Very small window. Well, the long distance actually might be good here. No! Damn it. I'm gonna fall off that edge there. There. I cannot see the boss is here. Fire would definitely be the best. Exploding's not bad. I can't shoot diagonally. No, this is on, I'm using this is the actual cartridge. As the hipsters say, what's it? OG hardware. I'm dead. Yeah, I know I'm dead. Damn it. So this is on the Game Boy Advance. This is Pocky and Rocky with Becky is probably actually one of the more expensive Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance games you'll ever find on the market. But this is the actual game playing through the Game Boy player. So this is not emulation at all. Why did I... Oh, I just did that. So much here. Yep. Or it's probably what most people love to call it, and I would agree, it's pretty much just a Super Game Boy. It is your Super Nintendo for the Game Boy. It was... Obviously, it isn't that, but it's pretty damn close, honestly. Much smaller aspect ratio. Come on! There's gotta be a strategy for that I'm completely missing for this boss. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, this is honestly... It's easy to go through, it's easy to beat. Die before I even get to the boss here. I'm trying to actually speedrun it for a show Smite does called Speedbump. And so that's why I'm actually playing this game. Because what Smite's show Speedbump does on Twitch, it goes through, lets people actually try and get world record speedruns for games that hardly have them. And this is one of them. Also, where the heck did you get the snake emoji? Oh no, Pocky and Rocky were SNES characters, actually. Probably, if anything, damn it. Probably, if anything, actually, like, if you play the Super Nintendo versions of Pocky and Rocky, they are brutally difficult. But they're very nice, simple plots, very simple top-down shoot-'em-up games. And they're just really fun. Like, they're lighthearted but really difficult games. Oh, come on, I missed. I can't. The downside is because this is, like, very archaic. Yeah, that explosion can be really good for the boss. Like, it's a nice, lighthearted theme. Because all it really is, like, here's all these ghosts and spirits and stuff. They've escaped, and you gotta put them back under control. Obviously, I'm giving a very simplified version. The hard part is I can't get the diagonal. That's my hard part. I can never get the diagonal. Got him. You have a Nintendo Switch, so glad they have a save in it now. Yeah, I know they're releasing this for the Super Nintendo, or not for the Super Nintendo Switch. A save mode? Wait, what do you mean a save mode? Oh, I know you can go underneath them at the top, but the problem is, oh yeah, that's right, this whole stop thing. 30 minutes. Yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult to actually do. Can I actually quickly skip this? Probably not. I know you can, but the problem is he'll basically go up above you. So that's the deal I'm working with here. Anyway, that's why we actually wait here because we have text. We'll watch credits. Where was there's the frames. We do. We can actually just do a pure black frame. One, so yeah, this is actually the Game Boy Advanced. Got different colors. Got the army camo. Yeah, Rocky is a Tanuki. There you go, that's the hidden path of Tom Nook. He was convinced to take part in the video game industry and reach massive burnout. He was only lucky because Nintendo hired him and said, hey, we're gonna have you be an animal. Or be a merchant. No, actually, pure black actually might just be the best. Yeah, like he has a denim. Wanna wear jeans. Cross-stitch pattern. Space. GameCube. It's nice pure black. Well, that's definitely not gonna cut it. 30 minutes is not gonna cut it, especially when the score is down to 10. Oh yeah, the Game Boy player had a lot of themes, because all it really is just an actual physical Game Boy that you just plug into the bottom of the GameCube. It's really nice. You know, like, if you're a real purist, it's like Twitch layouts before it existed. Yeah, no, even the Super Game Boy and such, like, everyone will have their own style and such. I think, if anything, that's my personal issue, is basically I kind of just... Some people will just, like, have some sort of personal branding that they'll just totally identify with. But as for me, I don't know. I always have an issue. Like, I can never figure out what my branding is. Let's see if there's any difference with Becky here. Any difference with Becky. Oh, right, they can get power-ups from these things. I already know that. Should actually try my hand at that. Really? Another yellow? Double yellow? Anything? No, you don't get anything for double yellow. I gotta look up what yellow does as power-up. And I know it does. Really? Triple yellow? It just doesn't want me to have any power-ups. I don't think yellow does any more damage. I really actually don't know what it does. Oh, come on! That was... Yellow speeds up shots? That makes sense, actually. Oh, it's multi-shot? Wait, I thought it was a triple shot. Wait, I thought you got a triple shot from your multi-shot. Oh, but... Oh my god, that actually... Oh, that does so much more range. That... Oh my god, multi-directional might actually be the deal. Yeah, actually, multi-directional might just be my thing. Because that's a small spread. That's a small spread. Yellow speeds up shots. That's completely worthless, honestly, because we're not... Is there a Cherry Blossom theme? Not on... No, there's... Actually, we already went through all the themes. No, there's not a Cherry Blossom theme with the Game Boy player. That doesn't have anything built in. So, unfortunately, no. Now that you think about it, I don't think I was ever... I blame myself. I blame myself on that one. I just walked into that. Shame. Ugh. Alright, the key's over there, so I gotta make a hard left. Knife. Can we use the most Japanese? I don't even think there is a most Japanese here. Now when I think about it. At least off the top of my head. I'm actually trying to think what up there. No, there's definitely no Pawn Garden. Oh, stop firing at me, please. Please, new. What? Damn it! Why do I keep walking into the freaking things? Get some power, please. Firework. The red one with pattern? What? You mean Pocky? God, he's fast. Like, I gotta wait for the lightning just to be able to hit him. Okay, so you can get him. It just depends on if he'll actually slow down for you. Yeah, I'm really trying to actually figure out the fastest way to get through this game. And it really kind of comes down to pathing and bosses and such. Like, fire does the most damage, clearly. Multi-directional is also really good, but explosion's good for the snake boss. Oh, the new? Chapter 3. Through this game and is pop. Damn it, really? always forget to... Why are they the one... Like, that one monster is immune to the freaking... To your fireballs. Oh, well, alright. How many chapters are there? 7. So this is actually a very short game. This is an extremely short game, actually. Like, the world record right now, because of Speedbump, is 10 minutes. So it's actually really quick to go through this game if you know what you're doing. The thing is, though, like, whoever has been participating in Speedbump, they clearly know what they're doing. I mean, there's actually, like... The ironic part about speedrunners and the speedrunning community is, like, the moment if you advertise speedrunning, it will attract a lot of professional speedrunners, because I think one of the problems with the speedrunning community is, like, obviously it's such a niche thing that you get to, like, say, hey, I'm a professional speedrunner, that you're more than after, like, as many titles as possible. And because you need all of those titles, you're not gonna have, key. Fireballs here. Tornadoes. And I press B and A at the same time. That's wasting my time. That's your super. You get a super in this game. Tornadoes, I can get through there really quickly. I always get hit by the tornadoes, that's my problem. Yeah, you can one-cycle her. That is easily a... Yeah, I think I might go with Becky. He might just be the best character. Because that multi-shot, I don't know if that actually counts as 2 hits. She's actually a lot more difficult than you think, Scott. She really is. Like, if you don't know what you're doing... I mean, then again, I have just picked up this game today, so... And I'm still, like, I'll easily say, I'm not good at this game. At least compared to speedrunners. Like, the ironic part about the internet is, oh my god, does it just, like, show that everything... Like, if you think you're good at games, you're not. You're not. And that's actually the ironic part of the speedrunning community, because, like, everyone's always chasing after as many titles as possible. The part that sucks about the whole thing is that you're basically trying to get as many titles as possible. But it's more of a question now, it's like, oh, do people even care about if you have the speedrunner for X, Y, and Z? Like, have yourself a good night, Newton. I can't believe I didn't fall in the water. I literally took my eyes off the screen there for a moment. I'm surprised I'm alive. I will have a good time practicing. Have yourself a good night. Fire those spiders. Just do what you're enjoying, the styles would come. I would normally agree with you, but not anymore. Not anymore. I am not... I'm doing this for fun, just because of the whole speed bump thing. I think it will be fun, because this is a game I've wanted to play through, and I've had for a while, but never actually really got to sit down and beat. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. It's like just trying to actually be able to Because it only is like a certain amount of games people will ever actually care about. And I feel like Twitch is a good example of that. Like, there are only so many games people will actually want to really sit down and watch. I have got to be careful here. Trying to run past those stones are actually not a smart idea. Power up. Out there. Don't worry about tornadoes anymore. Oh, I do apparently. Damn it. What? Oh, come on. Well, that was not good. Chibi Robo was just Jay. I don't know why. I blame Scott the Waz. The whole Chibi Robo thing. I can't believe I'm not dead. I can't believe I'm not dead. I can't believe I'm surprised. So this game is called Pocky and Rocky with Becky for the Game Boy Advanced. The Super Nintendo games were called Pocky and Rocky. And obviously Pocky and Rocky 2. There was a sequel on the Super Nintendo as well. Like, this is easily... Yeah, I don't know what's with the localization. It's trust me, localization has always been a very strange thing in games. Yeah, I don't know. Can't explain it to you, man. They're just... Sometimes, some games, some things are just going to be weird. And Rocky with Becky. I don't remember if Becky was actually in the Pocky and Rocky 2. Like, the Super Nintendo days were like a very creative time. Like, same thing with the PlayStation, like the PlayStation 1 days. These were easy, like, most creative. Come on. Yeah, I don't think a lot of modern, like, people who are into games now would not get half of the video game titles that existed, because as a kid, you just kind of accepted that it existed. Is this game on the Switch? No. It is definitely not on the Switch. Wish it was. Oh, come on. That's the part that sucks about actually getting behind him. We'll literally just, like, sweep in and just, hey, you're dead. Like that! Like that. He will sweep in and just kill you like that. No, but this game actually is getting the Super Nintendo version, the original Pocky and Rocky, is actually getting a re-release. So, I would actually check that. That's actually getting a release on the Switch. And Nintendo just advertised it. Because this is one of those games Natsume owns. And if you've never heard of Natsume, or Taito actually, I should say. Taito actually is the one who has the publishing rights. Actually, now I gotta check. I fight for you, speedrun. Good luck, the speedrun is 10 minutes right now. By someone else from, that was a participant in Speedbump here. And it's for a month long, so there's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ah, I missed it. Damn firewalls. These firewalls are so huge. Now check firewall. Can you you can compete it. Like, honestly, I would recommend if you actually watch Smite. Do you ever remember a show called Nick Arcade? I know it's a long shot, considering of the age, it's over 20 years old, but still. It used to be an old game show. I should actually bring it to the top. Actually, hit him off screen? You can't hit him off screen. Not life. Well, that improved my time by half. So that's an improvement. How do you verify the timer? So you can use a program like WSplit, which is what I'm using, which is in the lower right-hand corner here. Obviously, there are more advanced tools. If you ever go to a website called Speedruns Live, they actually have a lot of speedrunner tools. Yeah, you would obviously if you're like actually submitting scores, yes, you would actually need to obviously give proof. And people would have to verify it because there are, like in any community, there are a lot of people who cheat, or there are certain regulations that are required. It's not always so strict, like, oh, it has to be OG hardware or anything like that, but, like, if you know, one of the biggest controversies in terms of video games and speedrunning has got to be towards, Billy Mitchell, who was known as, like, got the highest score in Donkey Kong. But he goes under a lot of scrutiny because the accusation is basically he used a MAME, or he submitted a tape where he basically, instead of using the original arcade, he used a MAME, and people kind of have proven that. And actually saying anything of, like, calling him an actual cheater or anything like that, he is actually he is very American in the sense. He actually built his wealth because of he had the high score for Donkey Kong for so many years. Like, it is legitimate to actually say he is stupidly good at Donkey Kong. Like, you wouldn't argue that. The problem is, though, in terms of actually contention of actually having the highest score, and saying he's a cheater in that remark, he is extremely sue-happy. He will actually go after you. He will literally sue you. Like, I would not be surprised if a part of his wealth is simply because he actually just sues people. And to make it go away, he actually has his lawyer demand literally tens of thousands of dollars. And this is known. This is, like, known within the video game community if you actually delve deep enough in terms of speedrunning. Like, he is a, what do you call it? Oh god, I should know the actual term. Like, there are lawyers out there who literally build their wealth off of, just simply suing other people preemptively for things like slander and such. And because of how expensive the judicial system actually is in the United States of America, people actually can't afford it, and because you can sue someone upon those grounds, it doesn't even have to be brought into a court of law. You are basically... Yeah, that's basically it. If you say he cheated, he will sue you. Or he will get a lawyer in that state to sue you, because that lawyer will be more than happy to, because he will get a commission. And there are laws that allow you to basically do that in this country. Which is why I have to actually, like, anyone who actually talks about him has to actually be very careful of their words. Because he also has an extremely devoted... Scott, I'd hate to tell you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what country you're from. He will actually hire a lawyer in your country, and he will sue you. He actually has done it to Australian citizens. So, you're not protected anywhere. Like, a lot of his fame and wealth came from having that title, and he has done everything he can to actually protect it. That, and also he has a restaurant and he sells a hot sauce. No, it's not. You're probably right. I am right. There are actual people who have recently made videos saying, I'm from Australia, and Billy Mitchell has sued me. And they live in Australia. And I'm talking like, it happened this year. This isn't like a new thing. This is recent stuff. Or what he does isn't new, but the actual cases are actually new. Honestly, I think Becky's actually the best, simply because of the multi-directional. Because even if you get a special or a firewall, YouTube, newspaper articles, documentaries, any sort of media, that's the real thing. It's both. No, he goes after anyone. He goes after anyone. Like, he will even get the Guinness World of Records to go after you. That's the sort of deal we're talking about here. It's that level of stuff. Like me saying this stuff right now, you have to be very careful about what you say. And honestly, I kind of wish we could just change the subject right now, because he is that Sue happy. He will hunt people down. And I'm not talking bull here. He will go after anyone. Doesn't matter how unknown of a person you are. So I kind of don't want to talk about this anymore, just simply because of that. That's how much of a lawyer, that's what he does. Can prove that you've committed slander. That's it. Oh, so cannon fire. Place I can actually hit you. No, doesn't matter. It's all about the name. Like I said, let's talk, like, dude, what game have you been playing? What have you been up to? How has your day been? I don't want to talk about it anymore, just simply because of what kind of person and how far he'll actually go. Scott. No, don't. I don't think you might understand this, but honestly, like I said, when I say change the subject, don't try and like bury it. It's not gonna work. It doesn't work in this country. Like, you're not gonna get away from that type of conversation. It's 6 a.m. Hey. Multi-directional. Oh, right. I forgot I have to get the key here. Yeah, simply denying things in the United States doesn't work anymore. Ignorance is not an excuse from the law in the United States. Never has been, never will be. And even if you can create a relation, even if it's by name, then you can actually just take a person out. So, yeah, we don't have a law for stupid people in the United States. You don't have that. So, no, it won't work. And trust me, if you think there's a law for stupid people in your country, it doesn't exist either. How am I gonna get new here? Damn it! actually gonna be difficult. Yeah, button mashing with the yellow power-up doesn't do anything in this game. If it actually gave like an auto fire, I would have loved that. Oh, come on. Scott, I can't care about that anymore, dude. You're going too deep into it. I know it's early for you, but you gotta... When I say change subjects, dude, talk about yourself. There's more important things in the world than what, you know, than talking about legislation here. I already deal with that on a daily basis anyway. I know it sounds strange to actually say, but guess what? People are more important than what a goddamn... I'm talking about the law. I don't know why I'm actually doing this. Down. Yellow, it's worthless. You like pizza? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What games have you been playing? Clearly you like watching Twitch, so I'd assume you have some sort of hobby in video games. What are your plans for the week? You're a college student? You're interested in model kits? I really gotta find out the best strats for this. Playing Mario. So I'm guessing you're looking forward to the, what was it? Super Mario 3D All-Stars then. Are you planning on getting that? I'm currently waiting for Super Mario 35. I really want to try that. I really hope though that they actually don't make it a limited release window. Oh, you already have it downloaded? Nice. I'd rather get a physical copy if I could actually afford it. If there's anything you'd like to learn about streaming, if that's also an interest to you, I'd be more than happy to actually talk about that as well. Because I'm on my way around OBS for a bit. Oh, right. This is the one stage I should be firing bullets. Because you're probably ease. You know, it's hard for me to actually say. So I only have one achievement left for that. Technically two, but it basically is you get that one achievement I need. I will instantly win the game. What? Ah, come on. You're a freelancer and wasting time, an entrepreneur. Interesting. What? I would stream, but I'd probably give my trouble out somehow. Honestly, here's the way I would actually approach it. Think of streaming as basically the modern day. Really, it's the modern day public access. Like you can make it whatever you want it to be. You know, a lot of people will make it simply like, and you don't have to limit yourself to video games. I can't believe I died there. I thought I had him. Can't be bothered. Sometimes streaming isn't for everyone. You might not want to say harass other streamers, because that's gonna get you in trouble in this day and age, unfortunately. I can tell you that right now. You record off a tablet, so you're an artist then. So do you draw? Do you do art? That's interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't record off a tablet either. That's a little too weak of a computer to run applications like OBS or Twitch Studio. Oh, I know. But, like, unfortunately, we live in an extremely politically correct world. And there are people who would be more than happy to actually abuse that. Because it's not so much what you do, you know, it's weird now how it's not so much now of, you know, what you do now, it's what you say. Oh, yeah, lots of shots out, I shouldn't actually worry. Down 1,000 times and plus get bored. Come on. Can I really actually not get rid of this thing? Does it really just stay with me? Oh my god, it actually does stay with me until I die. Oh, wait a minute, I could probably use the power-up. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, that's clever. That's an interesting power-up. A very interesting power-up. Huh? What's with the red blob? What red? Oh, well, these little blobs. Those blobs actually give you power-ups. That's the way the game delivers power-ups to you. I wish I had something else. Yeah, I don't know how they got it down to 10 minutes. That's insane. Yeah, the music's actually really nice in this game too. Okay, the guys that slow me down. Shooting. I gotta switch over shooting when I see the tornadoes. The tornadoes are what's killing me here. I said the tornadoes are what's killing me. That's the problem. Because I just keep running into tornadoes because I'm just trying to rush through this game as quickly as possible. It's obviously speedrunner. Problem is, everyone shoots bullets here, so it's like kind of hard to actually parse the difference here. If I can actually get another one cycle. No, I'm not gonna become the world master of this game. I'm just gonna give it a shot because I always wanted to actually beat this game. It's been in my backlog for ages. Nope, not gonna one cycle it. If I had Fireball, I could do it, but not with multi-shot. Okay, so multi-shot is definitely weaker than Fireball. Dude, Scott, the speed run's 10 minutes. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, that's my time currently. Kind of a big deal. Hey man, if you're an artist, honestly, I would lean into your talents. Like, lean into your creativity. Especially in this day and age. Why just get back up on this shot? 5 minutes, oh my god, I'm surprised. Come on. Yeah, you know, I think honestly Becky is probably actually the best choice. Like, Pocky is also good because of the whole explosion thing, but I'm torn, honestly. Ah, damn it. That was firing too early because of the tornadoes. Firing too early because of those tornadoes. I would lean into that, honestly, over anything else. Like, if you're not interested in streaming, then I would focus on doing art and art commissions. No, not the art! Not the spider's webs, please. I cannot align. Go away, spider. No! Shoot. Oh well. Learning process. Alright, fire, that's good. Yep, it's the giant spider. Giant pink spider. I don't know why a lot of video games will always make spiders pink, but they do. Got him. Yep, you can really beat him really quickly. And that fire, like, I'm torn between fireball and multi-shot. Like, either one would work. The fireball clearly does the most damage. So Rocky's not the best for this, because the homing shot's not that great. It's not doing quick kills. And you don't want to pick up any power-ups, or... I keep running into the stupid snakes. Keep letting that happen. Keep letting that happen. Shouldn't let that happen. Get the power up, please. Zombie being there before. The key is... Actually, I'm lucky. Ah, damn it, never mind. I'm not lucky. I can't believe I actually survived that. I'm not gonna survive for now, for long, because I only have one hit left. What? Oh, come on. The spawn on top of me. That's bullcrap. Oh. I grabbed the multi-shot when I had the chance. Yeah, I actually use an application called Trigger Fire to actually let you guys set off sound alerts. Actually really cool. Way to actually letting that go. Not getting... Fortunately, this was a slower run. It's still the bosses that are... Like, the bosses in certain parts of the stages, I'm not paying attention towards. I actually really gotta learn how to watch, that fire. No, I'm not going to become a professional speedrunner. No, my actual usual MO here on streaming is actually just beating my backlog, because obviously, games are expensive. No, Scott, that's just silly. I don't think I actually got the power up there. not a I'm definitely not a speedrunner. I'm not a speedrunner. Like I said, I'm doing this for fun, man. You gotta take it as, you know, what I'm saying is literal. If I wanted to speedrun games, I would have tried to jump in, like throw my hat in that ring well over a decade ago. I mean, well over a decade ago. I just like this franchise. Despite its faults, but still. So many bullets. And you're still alive. Where the stakes are. Okay. You get your butt over here. I'd like to see you. Take you out. Take you out for punch and pie either. Oh my god, this thing. Please. Trying to get that controller burn in my thumb now. Alright, so I have a longer window for that. Come on. Like, he just moves up. That's the problem I have with this boss. Finding his hitbox is the most difficult part of this whole thing. Just can't get him to hold still. No, I can't blitz him down either. I wanna blitz him down? Oh, come on. I literally can't. It's not gonna be over. 21 minutes. Dark Souls speedruns? No. Oh god, no. I like Dark Souls. I really actually do. I think, like, I really hope Demon Souls, when that got announced for the PlayStation 5, will get announced for the PC. And I think it will. I think it'll just be like a year-long console exclusive. I feel like it'll just be like Final Fantasy 6. Or Final Fantasy 16. It's gonna be, hey, it's gonna be exclusive for an entire year, and then afterwards, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? We can play as Tom Nook. We can play as Rocky. He's not. I actually normally play as Rocky because obviously it's like, oh, you know, when I was a kid, it's like, do you want to play as this little girl or do I want to play as the final run? It's too early for me to quit. It's too early for me to quit. It's way too early for me to wrap this up. I mean, the core thing is I really just wanted to be able to beat this game. So I've accomplished what I actually really wanted to do today, in terms of streaming. But I kind of wanted to see if there's actually a chance, and I don't know who has the record right now, but man, actually, yeah, I think, yeah, actually, let's see. Speed. Did they actually register it? No. That's the unfortunate part, honestly, even with websites. Yeah, here you go. Moonberry 2. It looks like it's currently set at 11 minutes, 32 seconds, and 31 milliseconds. And that's the emulated. The Wii U Virtual Console. Apparently there's actually a copy on that. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. He was basically the one who had the run. And then finally there's Moonberry, who had 11 minutes and 32 seconds. So yeah, it's very stiff competition. Very stiff competition. Yeah, sure, we can change the background. How about... It's actually, you know, unless I'll just go through all of them real quick here. It'll give me a chance to do a break here. So you have a standard Game Boy Advance screen. Comes in purple. You're an astrophysicist. I don't know why, but I have doubt. Because you say you work in Britain, but you're working for clearly what is an American company, so I honestly think you might be lying. I have doubt. We didn't come across the wood. Gold. And this is silver. Camo. Maybe patterns. Another nice pattern. Your flower built. I don't even know what to describe this. It's another pattern. That's the wood. Okay, you wanted this. Okay, alright, sure. Why not? I'll give you that. And you say you want a rocky run, so let's give you a rocky run. Swing that tail, Rocky. It's not the power I want. Power I want either. What the heck? Oh, shield. That was not optimal. Dude, you chose it, you're sticking with it. I'm not gonna change midstream, dude. You chose fruit, you stick with fruit. Say what you mean what you say. Can't be indecisive. You know the hardest part is actually shooting diagonally in this game. Does jack in this game. It really does. Sure, you can make up your own headcanon if you want. It's a Tanuki, and same thing with Tom Nook. Alright, chapter 2. Looking easy. Right, that's actually the... Or I could jump in the water. Whoops. Yeah, there's no borders, unfortunately. I'm back to firing my leaves. Back to the leaves. Ooh, fire, sweet. More than happy to take that fire. Straight up. Key. Yep, you can fall in a pond in this game. That is very possible in this game. It's definitely... What the heck was that? Oh, I guess it was an extra life. Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, you can fall in the pond. always the first fireball that kills me. Just need you to hold still. Wow. Oh, that's a new attack. Hard to question if you're drunk. You are very bombastic, to say the least. Are you drunk? This is the snake stage, so I gotta be careful. To get past this. Boss. Oh, gotcha. Find the opportunities. Nope, that's actually. Oh my god, I'm dead. That was a mistake. Oh. Is that?
I'm bad.
That's completely useless. It's completely worthless. There's no power-ups in this area at all. Behaving in this manner, probably Scottish heritage. Never blame something on like, oh, it's my heritage. That's always a lame excuse out. It is a personality that you are actively choosing to act like, and it's probably something you learned from your peers. It is psychological more than anything else. Shoot. I can't even hit him. Yeah, I think you're drunk, Scott. Yes, I'm doubting you. I think you need to. I think you need to just go to bed. That's what I think you need to do, buddy. You're acting very strange. Damn it! Thought it was actually enough time. Well, this boss's name is Gasha. Sometimes the names aren't always going to be references to culture. You know, that's not a bad idea, actually, using power-up. Oh my god, that actually might just be worth the time investment. Oh, shoot. Really? That's the first power-up to hit me. Fighting like completely off screen here that I can't even tell. God, that's pixel perfect for shooting here. Because you're constantly bringing up awkward conversation topic after awkward conversation topic and giving constant excuses for your social awkwardness. That's why. It really is that simple. Like that. Like, that's just awkward. It all, ironically enough, I was actually talking about this earlier. It's like you're trying to actually, there's only so many ways you can actually act and be a role model and teaching other people how, like, hey, here's the flow. See, you're giving another excuse again. Like, obviously I don't know what your conditions are. I don't know your background, because obviously this is our first time actually socially interacting. I don't even know how old you are. You could be 10 years old. You could be 20 years old. You could be 30 years old. But now we have an entire generation. Hey, you gotta hold people accountable. I'm always, like, one of my mottos is I always treat people as an adult. Damn it. I do not care how old they are. I will treat you as an adult, even if you are a child. Because I'm actually treating you with respect. Double tornado! And bullets. Bollocks. Really? Need that power up out of everything? I want a talisman. Another reason why I wouldn't believe you. Oh god, the homing shots actually got awful. Scott, this is... This is exactly what's making this conversation extremely awkward. You're not learning or understanding what the flow of the room is here. That homing shot was so much less. Yeah, that homing shot's terrible with Rocky. Like, especially when you're deigning yourself a master and such. It's like, I'm not interested in, like, going in that direction here. Teach you how to flow. You gotta learn to actually, first off, read the room. And actually have some, like, as strange as it sounds, like just basic common courtesy and manners. Like, you can still have a personality and say, like, hey, you know, make jokes and such. I got no problem with that. But far if I actually want for this. Yeah, I always believe people can actually kind of learn and change and such and become better. Not gonna be perfect. Why do I... Purple. And I walked right on top of him. That sucked. That's the other issue why I think you're being, like, either drunk or you're not taking responsibility for your own actions. Yeah, that's the basic problem. You gotta learn to actually, you know, say, hey, I can make the change. And there's a time and place, like saying, like, being hyperbolic and being extremely over-energetic. Like, if I actually met you at a con, I'd honestly say you would probably be like that awkward child at the convention who just doesn't know to actually listen to another person at all, no matter how much you try and actually talk sense into them. Because I've been trying to talk sense into you for the past over an hour and a half now. We've been having this awkward conversation. This has been nothing but an entirely awkward conversation. Like, I hope you definitely understand that. Stop it. Get some help. On top of me, I thought I had a bit of room. I really gotta try and stop doing the whole blitz him down strategy. That's clearly not working. It has no purpose in this fight. Can't use your supers in the boss fights. Oh no! I can't even tail swing them. I don't know. I've watched plenty of Eddie Izzard. Oh, that is terrible. This is why I think multi-shot's actually the best. I don't have them. Well, it's a good thing I never used Facebook or MySpace. That... I should not have picked that up. Well, I'm playing on the retro tag, so I don't even know how you found... Actually, Stalin had a shield. Fireball. Give me the fireball. Down. E. God, I can actually bend with a fireball, which apparently I can't. I had full health, actually. This could be actually a quick fight. Ah, come on, I'll just pixel off. Did he only throw in one direction? Oh my god, he can only throw in one direction. Okay, so that's something. That's strategy. Oh! I'll definitely be angry with myself. I should have picked up the fireball first. I gotta remember that. Power-ups disappear when you pick them up. This... really got it. Alright. Multi-shot would actually be really good against this guy. God, you're killing me here, man. You really gotta stop. I'm literally asking you to stop doing that. You are actually okay, I'm at the point here where I'm actually considering timing you out here. Like, seriously, I'm asking you to stop. Right now. Like, I'm asking you to grow up. I'm here to chill, and you're at 11 here. And I don't mind, like, actually talking about it and getting real any time of the time here, but you're not listening. You're not reading the room at all. And you still, like, you're not even, like, I think the thing is really is kind of killing me here, is basically you're not actually even willing to actually be yourself. And you might say, like, yeah, it is myself here. I'm some probably wannabe edgy person. Yeah, but honestly, you're just being weird. I'm not even trying hard or anything like that for this game. I'm a little bit more focused, honestly, on what you're saying than anything else that's going on. Damn it. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to avoid that. I really don't know how to avoid that. That's still something that's eluding me. Glad you're liking the stream. I'm glad you're liking the gameplay. And I hope this is a game that you would actually consider playing. Or, heck, man, you might just get the Switch re-release, because that's actually what Taito has been doing. They did it with the beat 'em up, Rise of the Ninja Warriors. There's another game. Collide with the homing bullets collide with the normal leaves, so you're actually doing less damage. No, but I'm going to treat you as an adult, and I haven't insulted you. I'm saying you've been consistently socially awkward throughout this entire hour and a half, and you constantly have. You have not been actually... If this was actually an in-person conversation, as you like to say that you're British or Scottish, here's what I would do. If we were in a bar, you'd probably get decked. That's literally what would probably happen, because you're not listening, you're not willing to actually treat me with decency and respect either. Because I've been actually constantly listening to you and tolerating how you choose to act. And I'm perfectly fine with how that. If that's really how you really want to live your life, go ahead. But you have done nothing. You said you were Scottish earlier. Scott, you do understand there's actual chat logs, right? I want you to actually understand. I want you to understand that there's such a lovely little thing on Twitch called chat logs. Said you're British. Yeah, you said Scottish heritage. The constant lack of respect you've actually been giving me throughout this entire stream has been nothing but me just tolerating it to the point where you are actually have reached my limits here of my actual tolerance. As you have done nothing but show me constant disrespect. And you're not picking up on any social cues. I've been completely direct with you in saying that you've been completely socially awkward here. No, you don't. If you actually had respect for for another man, you'd actually listen to them and actually say, like, hey, my bad. I'm not gonna act this way anymore. You're gonna actually talk about yourself, talk about something else, talk about what interests you and such. You can talk about a million things, and you literally don't have anything interesting to say about yourself, or wanting to, or you decide to choose not to share something with yourself. Myself, I actually enjoy watching a lot of anime and such. I know that's very stereotypical, but I've been watching anime since I don't remember actually since when. It's like the early 1990s. Probably earlier, actually. Heck, the only time I could actually watch a lot of anime was back when you could only watch it on like 3 a.m. on Sci-Fi, and you would get like Demon City Shinjuku. You would get things like Stars. Yeah, Pokemon was okay. Although I realize I don't like watching 500 episode anime series. I do not have the tolerance for that at all. I really have zero tolerance for that at all. I'm surprised I got away with that. The answer is actually hitting them at diagonals. "27 minutes. We're back to where we started when we first beat this, first started doing timed runs. Back where we started. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stop. I don't think I'm gonna get better streaming this right now. True, and you do this, there's a contract. There's actually a good social contract. You can, there's a point where you can be yourself, but there's also a point where you're a guest. And being a good guest means you've gotta actually learn to kind of read the room. And not just walk in guns a-blazing. Like, I don't think anyone, like, there could be, like, imagine just for a second, let's take a stereotypical, hardcore American here. Imagine if they actually walked into a bar, and they literally just fired off a shotgun immediately. And saying, you know, man, that's just the way I go. That's just the way I roll. I want to celebrate. And they fire a shotgun in the air. Would you actually accept that? Would that be something a good guest would actually do? No, it wouldn't. Because you're actually causing damage to someone's property and actually possibly killing someone in the process. Whether it was intentional or unintentional. And as a good guest and someone who's a good host has to understand, hey, you know what? I understand you come from a completely different culture. You could be anywhere in the world. I mean, literally anywhere, given this modern age. And there's going to be certain things that you can tolerate. The fact that you actually come up with an excuse for that in such an extreme example is extremely troubling. And I'm the type of guy who actually listens to George Carlin as, like, one of my favorite comedians ever. And you know how foul-mouthed and off-the-wall insane he actually gets. But for you to actually come up with an excuse here, when I'm trying to actually have a serious conversation here, addressing your constant social awkwardness here, and actually making the stream very actually difficult to actually persist with, and actually keep enjoying, you have done nothing but actually make this, like, an extremely awkward state here where no one, the other people who are actually watching, which are very few, aren't even actually wanting to participate because of how awkward you have made this situation. I just want you to be able to reflect on that. You're not chill, you're not being yourself, you're not trying to at least be considerate to other people and such. And you're not even trying to actually connect with me. You're literally walking in and actually dominating. You are trying to actually say, I am owning you, the streamer, by putting me in a subservient position. Do you think any actual person who is actually trying to actually have a conversation wants to be in that type of relationship? No. It's completely unacceptable. And I know you're gonna get your lulz, and you can easily post this entire stream somewhere else, but honestly, and someone will get their lulz, because honestly, we live in such a hedonistic world that there are someone who's gonna enjoy the schadenfreude of this entire conversation. Because we live in a very meta world. Everyone loves being meta, ha 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 ha. Anyway. Scott, you have yourself a good night. Everyone else watching, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed a little bit of Pocky and Rocky with Becky. Don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow, but clearly I'm not gonna have any chance to actually beat the new world records for this. That's not possible. It's still good. This is still a good game and fun game to actually play through. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and take care.